Hello everyone, this is Keniera, and this is my second part of my glowing textures tutorial. In this video I'll explain about something called emissiveBlend, and it's sort of like self-illumination, except this one only affects the whole model. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to my folder here, and then I need to find the Blood Elf textures. So it's basically Steam Apps, Common, Source Filmmaker, Game, User Mod, Materials, Models, Characters, and Blood with Female. And then it should be the one called, the VMT file called Belf Eyeball L and Belf Eyeball R. The L one is basically for the left eye, so that's the one I'm gonna edit here in this case. So I'm gonna double click on that, and as you can see, there's already some textures here, some effects here, some commands here. So I'm just gonna start from the bottom here, and the first one I'm gonna write is emissive blend enabled 1, and that basically tells that now my emissive blend effects is enabled. If I write 0, then I'm going to disable it. The next command I'm gonna write is something called emissive blend texture, and this one I'm gonna call semicolon def slash null. Next one, $blend emissive blend base texture, and this one I'm basically just gonna call the same as the one on the top here. You can always change it to something else, like for instance this one is called Blood Elf Eyes Green or Belf Eyes Green. If you want, you know, I don't know, a high elf effect, you can always change this to high elf Belf Eyes Blue or Belf Eyes Red or Belf Eyes Yellows, or whatever color you actually want. You could just change the color of the eye colors, changing the textures in Photoshop or GIMP or whatever. So next one is called emissive blend flow texture, and this one should also be called def slash null. And what this one does is basically just tell how fluid the glow effect is going to be on the model. Next one, $emissive blend tint. This one is really important. This basically tells the colors of the models. To start with, I actually think I'm just gonna write 555 so I can get a really apparent glow the first time I'm going to show you in SFM how this basically works. But basically this one is based on an RBG scale, so that basically means the first number affects the red effect, the next one is going to affect the green effects, and the last one is going to affect the blue colors. So basically first one red color, middle one green color, and last one blue color. So next effect is also quite important. It's the one called emissive blend strength, and this one basically tells the glow strength of the effect. So if you want a really strong glow, you can write something like 15, but if you want a really faint glow, you can just write, I don't know, 0.6. Let's just start with that. Right? And the last effect, the last command is called emissive blend scroll vector. And this effect, I always set this one to 0.0 because I actually really don't know what it do, but my guess would be something called it affects the scroll vector of the glow. basically means something like I don't know, something like the smoothness of the glow. So the lower effect you got, the smoother, and if you want a more coarse effect, you can, I don't know, change the effect. I'm not gonna do anything about it because I really don't know what it's going to do, so I'm just gonna set it to 0.0. So basically this is basically the command you need to do. So let's go over to Source Filmmaker. I'm gonna go to Windows and the console and write mat underscore reload all materials, and let Source Filmmaker do its thing. And then I'm gonna go to the timeline and scroll back and forth so I can see the effects. And apparently nothing really happened. I think I forgot this one here, so I'm just gonna try again. I forgot a letter. Mat reload all materials. There we go. Let's go back and forth, and you can see there's really really apparent glow here. You can see outside of the iris it's really white, and that basically means that because of road 555 it just affects all the colors, and the red and the blue and the green one, and that basically means that if I take all the colors here, it's just gonna turn white. So I need to basically focus in on the green color now, and that was basically the middle one. So I think I'm gonna write something along the lines like 1 red, I don't know, 8 green, and maybe 2 blue, because if I just focus on the green, it's going to turn like to something really light neon green. So I decided to basically just take a little bit more blue, because then the green should be more dark, like the Blooders one. Yes, the emissive blend strength, I think I'm gonna turn this one down to 0.4 because I adjust the colors up here to be a bit more strong. So I think if I let it be 0.6, it would be too strong. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna try with 0.4. So gonna save this and going to my console, writing mat reload all materials, and just gonna wait and see what happens. There we go. Go back and forth here, and there we go. This color actually looks really nice. Okay, so that's basically the green one. I'm also gonna show really quickly how you can I can make, like, I don't know, let's try and make let's make the other eye glow a yellow glow instead. I've already cheated a little bit more in beforehand and already made a yellow iris here. It's called Belf Eyes Yellow, and I exported it into VDF edit. So basically what I need to do now is I'm gonna find the other Belf Eyeball R here, and I'm just gonna take the commands from the other one here. Is this one? Gonna take all of this, copy paste into my other one here. Just gonna delete all of this because it doesn't mean anything. Whoops. My bad. Basically just gonna take delete all of that one and copy and paste this one in here. And I'm gonna change the emissive blend strength, emissive blend base texture to the yellow color effect here. So Belf Eyes Yellow. Excuse me. I'm gonna write yellow instead, and I'm gonna save this one. No, wait, I need to. Gonna write 8, 8, and 0 because if I blend the red one with the green one, I get yellow. So I'm gonna try this out now, and let's go back to Source Filmmaker, write mat reload all materials, and press submit. see what happens. And you can see it turns a little bit more yellow, but it's still the green one. So I think I'm gonna overwrite this one up here in the top, write yellow instead, and see what happens. Gonna matte reload all materials here. There we go. And as you can see, it got a really hefty yellow glow here. I'm just gonna turn this one down, maybe 552, like this. And let's see if that didn't help a little bit. Back and forth here. Maybe there's a little bit too much strength in this 0.2 instead, maybe. Console, matte reload all materials here. And I'm gonna go back and forth here. So yeah, this one looks really decent. So that's basically how you change the eye color and also makes it glow. Basically just change the iris command here to basically affect the yellow one, and also change the emissiveBlend base texture to the yellow glowing texture instead. So that's basically it. That's basically how you do some eye glows using emissiveBlend. I hope you can use this video, and if you got any questions, please write it in the comment section. So thank you, bye.